So I'm just now walking into the casino I was at about a month ago, and it felt pretty sweaty. This is a 3-hour drive from where I live, so it's a bit of a deal to get here for me on short notice in order to stay for a short while. I'm going to spend the night over here, down here, because I'm just not going to drive 6 hours in one day. But the thing is, when I just walked into the room here, this is the high limit room. I just walked in. I could swear there was a manager walked in here, walked up to the pit, but he was walking right in front of me. Walked up to the pit boss and talked to her, turned around, looked, and pointed right at me. So I'm starting to think that I'm going to spend the night not playing any blackjack here. It's a 6-deck shoe, and they don't allow mid-shoe entry, so I can't play right now. So I figured I'd tell you this, that I'll come back to this video if I find out. Well, either way, I'll let you know what happens. And so the next 10 minutes, I may end up telling you the story of being backed off before I could even play, or maybe there's something else going on. The last time I was here, I'm certain that they were tracking my play, but it seemed like they were tolerating it, even though they knew what I was doing. So I'll let you know whether or not that sense of mine was true. What are my card counting spidey senses like? So I'll let you know. Stand by. All right, so all that sweatiness that I perceived 4 hours ago didn't materialize. This is the strangest casino I've ever been to in terms of the body language of the pit personnel and the phone ringing and all that stuff. I swear they behave just like a casino that's about to back me off, and they never do. So I don't know what to make of that. Maybe they're just, I'm betting large amounts, so maybe they're noticing that and they just want to keep an eye on the guy who's making big bets. Fortunately, I was sitting next to a guy who was betting $250 a hand for hours. That helped me. And okay, on these 4 hours, I'm up 4,200 on the 4 hours, so that's ahead of the expected value. Actual value with 4,200 is like $1,000 an hour, so that's ahead of the curve. So that feels good. I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm going to sleep here tonight and take a shot tomorrow around midday. I'm also looking forward to meeting with a local here who's in my community of Advantage players here near this casino. I'm looking forward to swapping stories with him. And I also got a text message from a Canadian Advantage player I befriended, who passed through my cities when he came through here, and we hit it off. He sent me a text tonight. He's somewhere else in the United States right now, hitting the casinos, and so he and I are gonna just talk on the phone tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that as well. You probably, if you've watched any other videos about the Advantage player community, the network is one of the most valuable features of it, in that you have people you can commiserate with or celebrate with or to ask for advice from, just basically help you hang in there and stay focused. So it's a good night. 4 hours, 4,200. I'm not complaining. So I'll send you another video tomorrow afternoon when I'm done playing here tomorrow. Oh, I do have one more dramatic detail from tonight's action. It was pretty much a grind with only a couple positive counts, but I ended up winning them pretty much every time when they did come. But count went quite positive. I had my max bets out, which was 2 spots of 600, for a total of $1,200 bet. And in one shoe, with that bet out, $1,200 out there, dealer dealt me a very good hand. It didn't matter for this purpose, doesn't matter what my hand was, but he dealt himself face up an ace 3 times in one shoe. I think twice was 3. Let's see, how do I put this? The dealer dealt himself a face up ace 3 times in a row, 3 hands in a row, when I had my max bet out there of $1,200, two stacks of 6. And each time I insured them, so if it's put 600 more out there to insure those three bets. And wouldn't you know, each and every time, 3 hands in a row, I watched a video recently of an AP who apparently, according to her accounting, and I believe her, she had 6 hands in a row where she insured and won the insurance bet, with the dealer having 21. Anyway, I had 3 in a row where I saved $1,800 by insuring $3,600, 3 $1,200 bets. I insured, and that $3,600 was not lost. Now that obviously does not happen every time, but that's like the second or third time that's happened to me, and it's pretty freaky. The dealers are freaking out. They're not used to seeing people insure bets, especially when they got a big bet out there. But that was pretty satisfying. Of course, I'm sitting next to people who have lost their hands because the dealer has that 21. And because nobody took my hint and didn't insure their bets. But that felt very good. And geez, yeah, my 4,200 that I'm coming away from the table tonight, that would have been reduced to 600 if I had not insured those 3 hands. You insure a bet when the true count is +3 or better. And that's what it was those 3 times. So that's my last tidbit on the night.